Stop looking at that door. Turn around. The help you have been praying for is not coming from where you are staring. It never was. God is about to send you something you never asked for from someone you never expected, through a way you never imagined. And if you are not paying attention, you might miss it, because He is answering you from a direction you never thought to look. Your eyes have been fixed on the wrong place. Your hope has been tied to the wrong source. Your faith has been aimed at the wrong door. But today, that changes. Today, God is repositioning you. Today, He is opening your eyes. Today, He is about to send help that makes no sense to your brain but perfect sense to your spirit. Help that leaves you standing there with your mouth open. Help that makes everyone around you say, "Where did that come from?" So stop staring at what is not working. Stop replaying the same scenarios. Stop trying to force the door that will not budge. The help you need is not there. It never was. It is coming from somewhere else. My friend, I know what you are thinking. What if I miss it? What if the help comes and I do not recognize it? What if God sends the person and I ignore them? What if the opportunity shows up and I walk right past it? What if my own fear, my own doubt, my own exhaustion makes me blind to the miracle when it arrives? Let me tell you something. God is not going to let you miss it. He did not bring you this far to lose you at the finish line. He did not walk with you through the hardest years to let you walk past the answer. He did not answer your prayers just to hide the answer where you cannot find it. The God who has been guiding you, protecting you, and providing for you is not about to abandon you in the final stretch. You are not going to miss it, not because you are so sharp, because God is so faithful. He will make sure you see it. He will shine a light on it. He will put it right in your path. He will make it so obvious that only someone determined to miss it could miss it. And you are not determined to miss it. You are desperate to see it. So stop worrying about missing your moment. Stop stressing about whether you will recognize the help when it comes. Stop losing sleep over the possibility that you will walk right past your breakthrough. You will not. God is not going to let you. He knows how tired you are. He knows how worn out you are. He knows that your eyes are not as sharp as they used to be. That is why He is going to make the help obvious. He is going to put it right in front of your face. He is going to make it so clear that you cannot miss it even if you tried. So rest, not because you are not paying attention, because you trust the one who is paying attention for you. He has His eyes on you. He has His eyes on the help, and He is going to make sure you meet right on time if you needed to hear that. Type this in the comments: God won't let me miss it. What if I told you that the help you have been praying for is already in the room? Not coming, not on its way, already here. What if the person who can help you is someone you already know? What if the opportunity you need is something you have already been given? What if the door you have been begging God to open is already open, and you have just been standing in front of it with your eyes closed? You have been waiting for a sign. You have been waiting for a lightning bolt. You have been waiting for God to do something dramatic and undeniable. But what if the help is not dramatic? What if it is quiet? What if it is ordinary? What if it is already sitting right in front of you, and you have missed it because you were looking for something else? Think about it. How many times has God sent you help disguised as something ordinary? A conversation that seemed random but changed everything. A person you overlooked who had exactly what you needed. An idea that showed up while you were doing dishes. A door that cracked open when you were not even paying attention. That was God. That was help. You just did not recognize it because it did not come wrapped in the package you were expecting. So here is what I want you to do. Start noticing the small things, the person who keeps showing up, the opportunity you keep dismissing, the thought that keeps coming back to you, the door that will not stay shut no matter how many times you close it. That might be your help. That might be your answer. That might be the miracle you have been praying for. Not a burning bush, a whisper, not a parting sea, a quiet nudge, not a loud voice from heaven, a gentle pull on your heart. Open your eyes. The help is already in the room. You just have to see it. My friend, here is something I want you to think about. Remember the last time you were really worried about something, really stressed, really losing sleep, and then it worked out. Not the way you expected. Maybe better than you expected, and when it worked out, you probably laughed. Not because the situation was funny, because the relief was so big it had to come out somewhere, because you realized how much energy you wasted on worry, because you saw that God had it handled the whole time while you were running around panicking. That is about to happen again. You are about to look back at this season and laugh, not because it was not hard, because you are going to see how God was working the whole time, because you are going to see the help He was sending while you were staring in the wrong direction, because you are going to see the door He was opening while you were knocking on a wall. You are going to laugh at how worried you were, at how many sleepless nights you spent stressing over something God had already solved, at how many times you thought it was over when God was just getting started, at how small your problem looks from the other side of the miracle. That is not me making fun of you. That is me telling you what is coming. Relief, real relief. The kind that makes you laugh because you cannot believe you were so worried. The kind that makes you cry because the weight is finally gone. The kind that makes you rest because the fight is over. You are not there yet, but you are close. Closer than you think, and when you get there, you are going to laugh. So hold on just a little longer. The laughter is coming, the relief is coming, the rest is coming. Now I want to tell you something, and I want you to really hear it. You are not going to believe what God does next. Not because it is small, because it is bigger than anything you have seen in your own life before. Not because it is ordinary, because it is going to leave you speechless. Not because you expected it, because you never saw it coming. You have been praying for help. You have been waiting for a breakthrough, and what He is about to do is going to exceed every prayer you have prayed. The help you have been asking for, it is coming, but it is coming with something extra. Something you did not ask for, something you did not know you needed, something that is going to make you say, God, you did more than I even knew to ask for. That is who He is. He does not just answer prayers. He exceeds them. He does not just meet needs. He overwhelms them. He does not just open doors. He tears down walls. He does not just send help. He sends help that changes everything. You have been thinking small. You have been praying small. You have been expecting small. Not because you do not have faith, because you have been hurt by disappointment. You have learned to keep your expectations low so you do not get hurt again. But God is not limited by your disappointment. He is not limited by your past. He is not limited by the times people let you down. He is God, and He is about to do something that blows the lid off your small expectations. So get ready, not for what you asked for what God has prepared, not for the help you expected, for the help you never saw coming. Get ready, it is coming. If you believe that, type this in the comments. I am ready to be amazed. My friend, hear me. You have been through enough waiting, enough struggling, enough disappointment, enough nights staring at the ceiling, wondering if things would ever change. And I need you to hear this. The best surprise is still ahead of you. Not behind you, not somewhere in the distant future, right in front of you, closer than you think. God has been saving something for you, something He did not give you before because you were not ready for it, something He held back because the timing was not right, something He has been protecting because He knew you would need it now more than ever. And now the timing is right. Now you are ready. Now He is about to release it. You have been looking at what you lost. You have been mourning what did not work out. You have been replaying the closed doors and the broken promises. But God has not been looking at any of that. He has been looking at what is coming. My friend, now listen closely, not with your ears only, with your spirit, because I am about to tell you how God is going to do this for you. Not the way you planned, not the way you expected, better, faster, stronger, in a way that leaves no doubt that it was Him, He is going to do it suddenly. One day you will wake up in the weight that has been crushing. You will be lighter. My dear friend, fear has been running the show for too long. Fear of what might happen, fear of what will not happen, fear of being too late, fear of being not enough, fear of missing it, fear of messing it up, fear of what people will think, fear of what people will say, fear of failing, fear of succeeding. Fear has been sitting in the driver's seat of your life, and you have been letting it. Fear is keeping you stuck. Fear is keeping you small. Fear is keeping you from everything God has for you. And it is time to kick fear out of the driver's seat. You do not have to be afraid anymore. Not because nothing bad can happen. Bad things can happen. They have happened. They might happen again. But you do not have to be afraid because you are not alone. The same God who carried you through the hardest seasons is carrying you now. The same God who opened doors when you could not find one is walking with you now. The same God who never failed you is not about to start. You have been through enough to know that fear lies. Fear told you that you would not make it. You made it. Fear told you that you would be destroyed. You are still standing. Fear told you that God had forgotten you. He showed up. Every time fear opened its mouth, God proved it wrong, and He is about to do it again. So stop listening to fear. Stop letting it tell you what to do. Stop letting it make your decisions. Stop letting it steal your peace. Fear has nothing for you. No solution, no help, no hope, only lies. Take a breath. Feel the fear lose its grip. Not because you are strong, because God is stronger, and He is with you. You have nothing to fear. If you believe that, type this in the comments. I have nothing to fear. Listen, I know you have had good moments before. Times when you thought, this is it. This is what I have been waiting for. And maybe those moments did not last. Maybe they faded. Maybe they left you wanting more. Maybe they showed you a glimpse of something but did not let you stay there. But here is what I need to tell you. What is coming is much better than anything you have experienced before. You have not seen anything yet. The good moments you had before, they were appetizers. They were samples. They were trailers for the movie. They were God showing you what He can do, but not giving you the full picture because you were not ready for it. But now, you are ready. The full picture is coming, and it is much better than anything you have seen before. Do not let the past fool you into thinking that was as good as it gets. That was not as good as it gets. That was practice. That was preparation. That was the warm-up. The main event is here. You are about to experience something that makes the old good moments look small. Not because those moments were not real, because what is coming is so much bigger, so much fuller, so much better than you ever dared to hope. So stop settling for the memory of old good moments. Stop living in the past. Stop thinking that the best is behind you. The best is ahead of you, and it is much better than anything you have ever known. If you believe that, type this in the comments. What is coming is much better. And yes, I know the feeling. I know you still feel tired. I know you still feel heavy. I know the old fears still try to creep back in. I know your feelings are telling you that nothing has changed. And the fact is, you already won. The battle is over. The enemy has been defeated. The breakthrough has been secured. You are not fighting for victory. You are walking in it. So give yourself a moment. Just a moment. Stop fighting. Stop striving. Stop trying to make something happen. Just be still and look around. Look at what God has already done, not what He hasn't done yet. Look at the doors He already opened, the times He already showed up, the ways He already protected you, the people He already placed in your life, the strength He already gave you to make it through. You have so much that other people do not have. Not stuff, not money, something better. You have a testimony. You have a story of how God carried you when you could not carry yourself. You have a faith that has been tested and proven. You have a relationship with the Creator of the universe. You have a hope that does not disappoint. You have a peace that does not make sense. Those things are not small. Those things are everything. And you have them because you already won, because God gave them to you. So stop acting like you have nothing. Stop acting like you are losing. Stop acting like the victory is somewhere off in the future. It is not. It is here. It is now. It is yours. Take a breath. Look around. See what God has already done. And let that remind you that you already won. The healing will be whole. The restoration will be total. The breakthrough will be undeniable. You will not have to wonder if it was God. You will know. Because only God could have done that. He is going to do it for you, not for someone else, not for the person next to you, for you. The help you have been asking for has your name on it. The breakthrough you have been praying for is aimed at your address. The door you have been knocking on is about to swing open for you. So listen closely. The sudden is coming, the quiet is coming, the full is coming, not someday, now, not maybe, definitely, because God is about to do it for you. Now you are about to walk into everything He promised you. Not a little of it, not part of it, not a version of it that is less than what you hoped for. Everything, the full promise, the complete restoration, the total breakthrough. Everything God spoke over your life is about to manifest. Not because you held on perfectly, because He holds on to His word. If you believe that, type this in the comments. I am walking into my promise. Because the specific thing that has been pressing down on you, the weight that has been sitting on your chest, the battle that has been draining your strength, it is finished, done behind you. You made it through, not because you were the strongest, because God held you up. Now comes the good part where you finally breathe, where you finally rest. The good part where you look back and see that God was working the whole time. The good part where you understand why it had to happen the way it did. The good part where the pain starts to make sense. Not all of it, maybe not most of it, but enough. Enough to trust Him again. You have been living in survival mode, just making it through, just getting by, just trying to keep your head above water. But survival mode is not where you are meant to stay. It is a temporary place, a season. And that season is ending. You are stepping into something new, something lighter, something freer, something that feels like a deep breath after holding your breath for years. Not because the world changed, because you changed, because God changed your position, because the door closed on what was draining you and opened on to what is about to refresh you. The hard part is over. Now comes the good part. You are allowed to enjoy this. You are allowed to smile. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to let your guard down. My friend, no matter what happened, no matter how long it took, no matter how hard it was, God will reward it. He sees what you have been through. He has not forgotten, and He is about to pay you back. Do not think you are too old. Age does not stop God. He does not look at your birth certificate. He looks at your heart. And if your heart is still seeking Him, He is still planning to move. You are not too old for a new beginning. You are not too old for a breakthrough. You are not too old for the promise God made to you. He does not retire His people. He redeploys them. Do not think you have made too many mistakes. Your past does not shock God. He knew every choice you would make before you made it, and He still chose you. He still has a plan for you. He is not holding your failures against you. He is not waiting for you to get everything right. He is waiting for you to trust Him, and when you do, He will move. Do not think you have waited too long. God's promises do not expire. They do not have a deadline. They do not fade with time. If God promised it, it is still coming. The waiting was not wasted. The waiting was preparation. And now, the waiting is over. Before I pray, in your spirit just say, I receive it. Now let us pray. Father, thank you for every person listening right now. You know how tired they are. You know how long they have been waiting right now. Send the unexpected help. Open the door they never saw coming. Release the breakthrough faster than they thought possible. Silence the voice of the enemy. Let them hear only you. Give them peace, give them strength. And when the help comes, let them recognize it and receive it. Thank you for being faithful. In Jesus' name, amen.